So I'm leaving that wonderful waterfall behind me there, going down these steps, because we're going to meet a famous local resident. And here he is, right there, butt naked in front of the sunset. Oh my goodness, how do they allow things like this to happen? But let's just go up these steps, which seem to be an unusual type of stone material. Okay, so here he is. So if I have any Portuguese viewers, if you could give me an idea of what that says, I'd be very grateful. But there is a QR code there. I'll make a note of that and I might scan that later. And here's the view from the front. Struth, ladies, avert your eyes. So I'm now just a few minutes from sunset, and this is a pleasant walk along the promenade of Pal do Mar. And look at this, another tap. Yes, it works. And just a look at the pavement, the way it's done, with the unique Portuguese tiling, and a few beach bars to contend with, and restaurants and snack bars. I'm sure the food is good, especially if you like the seafood variety. And there is the sunset happening in the distance. A bit too much cloud, but I guess I'd wrap this up here in Pal do Mar on the southwest coast of Madeira. So that is just about it from me, Roo. Hope you've enjoyed the series so far. There's more to come, of course, so tune in for the next episode. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I truly appreciate the support. So have a lovely week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Oh, and by the way, just before I leave Pal do Mar, I have to mention this restaurant. The food was superb. I had a tuna steak with vegetables and salad. That was only €15. And the place is called Bar de Lapa. It used to be a house, so I was told, and it came into existence in July last year. And it's run by the wonderful Marina, who actually looked after me. That's her over there. And I thoroughly recommend this place. You'll find it just behind the statue of the naked fisherman. So, muito obrigado. Boa noite. Okay. And my day isn't quite over yet, folks, because I just got back to the hotel, which is just over there in front of me, and I saw what was happening. I went to investigate. There's a huge gathering because I couldn't find any parking spots in the local place where I have been placing my car in the last few days. And I was talking to a local police officer, and he told me it's the Madeira Island Ultra Race, which is approximately 116 kilometers across the island, and it has to be completed in 26 hours, believe it or not. So I'm not too sure on the facts of that, but it's due to start in next couple of minutes around midnight, and the time is approaching that now. You see me flashing with the lights. So I'll show you a few clips of that when it happens. And they're off. You'll see them coming through in a moment with a police escort. There they are. They have lights on their heads. Well, they need them because they're going to be running through the mountains. Let's run with them. This is cool. Ooh, and they've gone that way. How am I going to cross the road? I'm going to have to wait for them to all go past. And hard to believe they've come from all countries around the world. Most of the continents too. Let's look at that. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to cross this road to go back to my hotel. which is just over there. Well, I've chosen a good evening for it. It's not too cold, it's not too warm. So I hope that most of the people, if not all, complete this course. And it will end later today, probably in the afternoon. And I've actually never seen anything like this before, especially at night. So I reckon in Kilkenny, they should do all the running after midnight, because it will be a godsend for the traffic during those 2 hours in the city centre. Take heed. Well, that's my opinion anyway. And I say it in a light-hearted way. They're not afraid to shake their cowbells. And that looks like the last of it. Yes. So we bid farewell to the entrance and wish them the best of luck. I'm shooting this with my camera because I have 10 times zoom on it, but you can see them in the distance going up that hill there. Oh my goodness, they are superhuman beings to be able to do that. Fair dues to them. So I've decided to do something brave. I'm not the strongest swimmer, as some of you are aware, and I'm going to take a dip in one of the lava pools here in Porto Moniz. This is one of the bridges you will come across to get a better view, so I will guide you down it so you can see firsthand what it looks like. So take a left here, and there's a viewpoint up ahead here. So I will show you better from above what it looks like. And there are quite a few people in it already, and it is a Saturday lunchtime, so I did expect it to be much fuller than this. So I think I'm going to take a dip from this point here. So wish me luck, everyone. And you can see there in the distance, that's how close we are to the Atlantic Ocean, just over that far wall there, but there is a drop to contend with. So this is it, folks. Jazzing my arm. Oh, it's cold. I'm sure it'll warm up. Oh. I think there's another step up ahead.
Yeah.
Right. Every chance going under. It's got to be done. Well, that's the start anyway. Ooh, that was refreshing, but obviously because I'm not the most confident swimmer, it takes a bit for me to get back into it. I will try again, and you can leave me in peace now. There'll be more fun in other beaches once we get to Funchal as well, but I had to try this because Porto Moniz is of course famous for its lava pools. Right, so this is what it looks like underwater. Ooh. Ooh. As far as the water. Ooh. And Lottie's going for it. So she's only having a little bit of a wade in the water. So I've gotten that exhilarating swim out the way, and I'm going to show you around the far end of these lava pools. So this is the walking route. And it looks like this is not allowed. But some people are chancing it. And I've broken the rules. As you can see behind me, that's the rope there. So I think we're at the far end now, and just over there, that's where I took my dip. And you can see the ocean there, looks quite rough there. And just at the far end there, that's the paid lava pools just there. I definitely recommend visiting this, but mind out for algae, because on one or two of the steps you'll find it, so just be careful when stepping into the water. And heading back to the rope, the not allowed rope. And go under it. And that's it there, and not allowed. So we're heading to São Jorge because it's our last night here in Porto Moniz. So I want to get as much of the north coast in as possible. So now I'm at Miradoro da Quinta, and check out these views. This is looking eastwards, and as I swing around to my left, this is heading west. And way in the distance, I think that's Ribeira da Janela. And I think this spot is called Miradoro da Pipa, which is right next to the previous location. Oh, I love the way they've made a seat out of an old wine barrel. Wow, this is cool. And above it, I love Arco, São Jorge. That's the area we're in at the moment. And we're going to head to the main section of São Jorge, which will be that away. So I may as well take a seat in it whilst I'm here. And it's not bad, it's quite comfy actually. But shame it's gone a bit more overcast, but I'm hoping things will change tomorrow because we'll be moving to Funchal then. So just before I go down to the ruins of São Jorge, I was feeling a bit peckish, so I stopped off here, Cabo Erio Cafe, and look at that. Especially for the views down below, as you can see here. It's a little bit windy, but it's manageable, especially with a view like this. Wow. And this is where they cook the espetada. There's none in at the moment. And Master Espetada Chef, what's your name?
Fabio.
Fabio. Pleased to meet you, Fabio. So if you come here, he'll be in charge of cooking some delicious delights for you.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Obrigado.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, it's not quite an espetada, but there is chicken being cooked on this grill. But it is a lush sight nonetheless. I can feel the heat from those flames there. So Fabio is going to tell us how these espetadas are made.
So we put the meat here. This espetada is made of beef, and this is a lower stick, and we put here and cook over there in the grill.
And the chicken, you were saying about?
Yeah, the chicken, as you look, is marinated in white wine and stay from 1 day marinated with season and a little bit of another things, and it's cooked here.
Excellent.
It's excellent food.
It looks absolutely delicious.
It should be.
Okay. Thank you, Fabio.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. So here's my order, a steak sandwich in Bolo de Caco. So you're probably sick to death of watching me eat. I'm going to enjoy this all by myself in peace. And of course I have to wash it down with the galão, which is the local equivalent of a latte. So there is the cafe behind me, and that quick bite to eat was absolutely delicious. So now we're going to head down to Calhau, São Jorge. I think Calhau means pebble, and this is where the ruins are with the archway. So this is definitely worth checking out. So this is going to be a bit of a windy path, but fun nonetheless. And there is the sunset. So don't forget to like. So until the next episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I truly appreciate the support.
Right,
okay.
I think it was right after Dohan's meeting, okay? So my middle weekend after Dohan's meeting.
So you have to do it.
Yeah.
Testing 1 2.
Okay,
So
this is,
one sec.
Nom 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 nom. Oh, nom 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 nom. Ah. Bye bye.